Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. Let's do some more time travel nonsense. Oh, no encounters? Wait, that's not... Oh, wait, yes it is. I gotta go here, go to the past, talk to the guy. Change my mind about the outhouse. The pet store. That's her. Ah, you must mean the bait shop. Love that sense of humor you got. Pet worms. Alrighty, I'll get the pit dug tomorrow and have the outhouse finished the day after. What else can I do for you? Bait shop. Huh. You find a decaying nightstand discarded in a ditch, which is kind of a weird place to find a nightstand. Maybe someone got so mad about stubbing their toes all the time that they angrily drove it out to the woods and threw it out of the car. Dang, there's all kind of useful stuff in here. Fuse and match. Okay. Grady's live bait. Uh-oh. Hold on, let's talk to Grady. Hello there. Hello, and welcome to Grady's Live Bait. I'm Grady, and this, he points in various directions, is my bait shop. Grady smiles. Nice to meet you, Grady. Grady smiles. Can I see what's for sale? Can I choose you some minnows? Minnows? Yep, they wriggle quite vigorously, I assure you. Irresistible to hungry fish. No, I don't want any minnows. Well, that's alright. Maybe you'd like to look at our grasshoppers then? No, I don't think so. Oh, grasshoppers? Gotcha. What about a nice handful of grubs? Plump and juicy? No. How about some leeches? Chock full of blood. This is awful. Well, if none of those strike your fancy, I think maybe you're not actually in the market for any live bait. I think you're right. Grady smiles. Anything you need help with by any chance? Well, I'm always looking for people to dig up night crawlers for me. What are night crawlers? He reaches under the counter and pulls out a handful of wriggling worms, which he then waves in your face. Ah, worms! You'll never forget that smell. Interested in doing some worm hunting? Sure, I'll get you your gross worms. Good deal. Dig up, well, let's call it 5. 5 good-sized night crawlers, and I'll make it worth your while. Here, you'll need this. How will I know where to dig? Just follow your nose. You want another sniff to refresh your memory? He starts to reach under the counter again. No, I think I've got it. I'll find them. I'm great at finding. This barrel's sealed, but the smell, you'd say it's full of decaying shellfish. This barrel's full of dirt, but you're sure there's something nasty hiding in it. This one's full of pickles, probably for catching those fish that like eating pickles. A barrel of miscellaneous, useful entrails. It's a barrel of wriggling, slimy grubs. Barrel of chum. You do not want to be pals with it. Oh. Plump nightcrawler. I need 5 of those. Are they only in the past? Let's see. Oh, maybe there's some in the cave. A cheeky... Oh. Scroll changes to a race. It's a difficult race. Course involving several jumps and climbs. I don't have Moxie. There's nothing outside of the cave. There's nothing inside of the cave. Is it all going to be exclusively in the past? A familiar-looking person heading towards you on the path. As they get near, you realize that the reason he looks so familiar is because he looks exactly like you. Hi, are you a clone? Or is this a time paradox? Or what? Turns out it's a time paradox, I guess. Wow, crazy. I agree, high five. 2 of you, literally speaking, exchange a friendly high five. Wish him luck. Okay, well, I should get going. Yeah, me too. Good luck. Yeah, me too. Huh? Oh, haha, I'll have to remember that one. You did! Okay, I'm beginning to think the Nightcrawlers are exclusively in the past. Let's go to the hardware store again. It's a cool... Oh, never mind. Plump Nightcrawler. Are there any in the fairy lair? Oh, okay. We've seen that one before. Doesn't seem to be anything else here. Maybe the distillery had some? No. Okay, this is... We've seen that one before as well. Yep. Nightcrawler. Oh, we gotta go all the way around the lake. Oh, this one again. Actually, I've been getting a lot of experience from this stuff. Maybe... Am I close enough to 200 yet? Ooh, no, but there's another Nightcrawler here. There's another Nightcrawler here. So I need one more. I don't want to go to the dam just yet. If I can help it. Crystals, Crystal Dream Valley Crystal Shop. Sure. Hey, another Nightcrawler. Perfect. Oh. The proprietress of this empty store is nothing to proprietor. What do you sell here? What do you think? Crystals? You'd sure think so, wouldn't you? You'd sure think a crystal store next to a crystal mine would sell crystals, wouldn't you? I would, yes. Let me tell you a little story about a young woman whose name is Me. Oh, I love little stories. My parents wanted me to go straight into college, so that's what I did. But college girls, they're only thinking about one thing, getting a degree so they can work in a mine. I'm not like regular girls, guy. I want to sell the things that come out of a mine. Sure, gases and such. So I dropped out and moved across 13 states to the best crystal mine in the country. But when I arrived, the mine was out of business. And now so am I, before I even got started. So what are you still doing here? Well, I ain't selling crystals, so it's plan B, which is frowning. I missed why you wanted to sell crystals specifically. My name is Crystal. That doesn't mean you have to sell crystals. Yeah, but it just means I got fewer nouns to keep in my head. Want me to check out the mine? Yeah, break me off a couple crystals, you were thinking? Not asking you to clear out the whole mine, man, but with a few crystals, just a few crystals, I can afford to send my whole sorority down there. See what I can do. Sorority? Okay, this again. More Nightcrawlers. Actually, let's go back before I get too distracted from stuff. Let's do this. Oh, I don't need that. What is this going to get me, though, with the worms? Actually, I have 6 of them, so what do they do? Oh, you can just eat them. I'm done. Fantastic. This is even more than I asked for. You hand over the worms. As promised, honest pay for honest work. 120 meat. You can't help but think that revolting pay would be more appropriate, but Grady beats you to that thought by pulling a flower pot out from behind the counter and handing it to you with a grin. A potted Nightcrawler. Thank him and leave. What's for sale? Oh, okay, so it's not actually anything. A Nightcrawler in a vessel full of its own food, which is also its own waste. Well, that seems to kind of be that for this place. Did anything change in here? Pretty much just this big worm? You're right to be. A worm is a valuable ally. Imagine a snake, except your enemies can't tell which end is the head and which is the butt. They won't know if it's coming or going. Can it poison things like a snake? No, but it's slimy. People hate that. Super gross. Just 150 to cover the paperwork, and you've got yourself a worm. Sure. Wilford is fine. Wilford the worm. Okay, I guess I have all the pets I need. Worm has no idea how that it owes its entire existence to you. Deals stench damage. Oh, that's not terrible, but... Oh, wait. I can't do anything with this cat? Oh, it's me again. Oh, wait, that was the other side of the paradox. I skipped through it. Oh, I'm so close to 200. Alright, I'm gonna put it back at the mushroom cave just to be thorough. Change my mind. Mushrooms. Yeah, this is kind of... feels unnecessary. They should just let you put outhouses at all the places permanently, but there might be another part of the mechanic I'm just not aware of yet. What is this? You hear some growling and shrieking and laughing nearby, and despite it being a bad idea, probably because it's probably more of those horrible fairies, you go to check it out. It does in fact turn out to be more of those horrible fairies. These ones are tormenting a badger which is packed up into a shallow burrow and frantically swatting at them as they poke at it with little knives. Just as you're starting to back away, grateful that they haven't noticed you, you step on a dry twig. It cracks noisily and the fairies all turn around. Dang it, twig! Oh, it's a stick. I thought it was a razor blade. Well, 2 of you are gonna get killed from stench. Oh, 1 of you is. Okay. I'm just gonna attack regular and Molly take care of the last one. Good stuff. You have a couple things I could probably sell, but I'll wait till I'm back in town. So, in the past, is there any night crawlers here? This cave is honestly kind of a letdown. Yeah, there's like nothing to do here. Did I get... Oh, I did get enough experience. Give me... more AP. And then I'll get another... So I have 3 AP now. That's a big difference. The jump from 2 to 3 is still huge. Okay, this one again. So the only place left is the Sandwich Museum. Ooh, what are we gonna mess with there? Because it's not like we're going that far back in the past. They've already got a pretty state-of-the-art toilet facility there, but, well, never hurts to have a backup, I suppose. Alrighty, I'll get the pit dug tomorrow, have the outhouse finished the day after. What did you have again? Nothing amazing. Okay. Oh, my webcam froze. When did that happen? Okay, it's back. I wonder if that's an overheating issue. I hadn't considered that. Maybe that's just a crappy camera. I need to get a new better one. Anyways. To the Sandwich Museum. Okay, she found more spores. I didn't look in the graveyard if there was worms. No. Hey. What will be different in the past? The outhouse has another one of those time portals in it because it's apparently impossible for us to make a game that doesn't include a blatant Day of the Tentacle reference. Oh. Welcome to Sandwich. Please don't break the law, please. Don't break the law, please. This discarded newspaper says it's March 3rd, 1692. That's a few days before the last entry in that diary of Putnam House. Oh, this took us way back. Somebody led this horse to water, but the horse is finishing the job itself. A fish, a water trough, fulfilling its destiny of hydrating a horse. Go ye fish. Better not. You might accidentally give the horse a lip piercing, and who even knows how long it'll be before those are fashionable. Oh, hello. Come right in. Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. Not at all. I'm always glad to have visitors when my husband is out riding the circuit. My name is Boss Zombie. A pleasure. I'm Theresa Danforth. A handmade bed, which has been made, presumably also by hand. No secret passage. There is zero reason for you to expect there to be one. Fish? Is it a clan? Yep, clean water. A nice clean wash basin, as one would hope it would be. Not much sign of potion brewing here, unless tea counts. What an unusual outfits. Whereabouts are you from? I guess you could say I'm from Ocean City. Oh, the big city. That must be much more exciting than our little village. Oh, don't sell this place short. The city is more modern, that's all. You said your husband's riding the circuit? He's a judge for the county. Most little towns out this way are too small to have their own courthouse and judge, so they save up all their legal matters, and Clarence rides around to settle things once a month or so. That must take a while. Does it get lonely while he's away? Oh, our boy Tom and I keep each other company well enough. Your husband's still out riding the circuit? Indeed, Clarence will be gone for many days, but our boy Tom and I keep each other company well enough. Talk to you later. Bunch of barrels. This kid's a real reader. All the titles look pretty boring, though. The door to this house is locked. If only you had someone to unlock things that are locked. I do, don't I? Do I not have lockpicks? Or paper clips, whatever they were? Do I not have paper clips? I thought I did. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's not what I was thinking of. Fishing well. There's a lot less meat in the past. The sign is written on crayon. Today is the trial of Patricia Williams, who stands accused of stealing Tom Danforth's pocket watch, making a dumb-looking doll, writing Peter Proctor's a stinky, rude word head on the wall of the outhouse. Huh. The regular church altar. One of the kids has left a goopy jam sandwich lying in the corner. A group of 3 kids is gathered around a little girl holding an odd doll. Order, order. Come on. If we're going to have a trial, we got to do it properly. I don't see why we've got to do the dumb old trial anyway. We all know she's guilty. I didn't do anything. Why are you so mean to me? Because you're weird and an outsider. I only live half a mile down the road. I was born here. Yeah, but your family's outsiders. Your father wasn't born here. My family's been here for like 60 generations. Closer to 4, actually, but the larger point stands. Little girl bursts into tears. Hey, you kids, what's going on here? Huh? Who are you? I've never seen you around here before. My name is Boss. I'm a traveler. Well, we're having a trial for that crybaby Patricia. I'm Tom, the judge. And that's Delia, the jury, and Peter's the executioner. Executioner? Holy jeez, kid. Well, we're not going to literally execute her, probably. My pa says you shouldn't decide on the punishment till after the conviction. Uh-huh. Well, how's it going? Not great. Patricia just keeps crying instead of presenting any kind of proper defense. I see. Mister, will you be my attorney? Attorney. Will you be my attorney? Well, that's a good idea, actually. Then you can present the case, and she can cry as much as she wants. How is she going to pay for that? My father ain't going to lend attorney fees to some slanderizing crybaby. I'll do it pro bono. Oh, thank you. What's the trial about? The defendant stands accused of 3 crimes. Stealing Tom Danforth's, that is my, gold pocket watch. Defacing the public outhouse with a rude slogan by Peter Proctor. Making a weird doll. I didn't do any of those things. You've got the doll right there. Look, it's got 3 arms. That's weird. But it was regular when I made it. Okay, what do I need to do? Well, we're at the part of the trial where the defense would submit evidence that contradicts one of the charges. What are the charges again? Okay, I'll be right back. You can't just leave in the middle of a trial. Yeah, but what if I have to go? That's what I'm saying. You can't. I mean, what if I have to go? You know. Oh, well. Look, kid, I can't just unload in the middle of a church. Jeez, mister. All right, fine. I hereby suspend the trial for a short recess. Thanks. Oh, sandwich gazebo. Vagrant's not welcome. That's not very friendly. Vandalize it. Oh, okay. Take that, authority. If you like this type of daisies, I have good news. There are 2 others just like it. Huh. Ooh, that wasn't there in the future. You poke your head inside. There's some graffiti scratch on the wall. Peter Proctor is a stinky duty head. Make a rubbing of it. Oh, it's all the same. Okay. Let's check out the cemetery. Okay. The guy who lived for like 200 whatever years is not here. The doors are locked with an expensive German combination lock requiring a 5-letter word. Okay, we'll wait for that then. Looks this chessboard is abandoned mid-game. Make a move. You consider the board for a moment, then make a move. Now white is winning. Too bad, black. It's an Aris depicting several heiresses. You hide behind the heiress, hoping the Proctors aren't genealogically Danish. Fortunately, Mrs. Proctor doesn't seem to have noticed your move. Her conversation gradually returns to a less hushed, more easily eavesdroppable volume. Drop those eaves. Did I mention we've been picking out some new furniture for the bedrooms? Oh, really? Yes, bureaus and armoires and such. I found a delightful little nightstand for Peter's room. It even has a secret compartment in it. When he's older, he needs to hide sinful lithographs from us. How charming. Excuse me, can I help you with something? No, thanks, I'm fine. What I'm getting at is, why are you in my house? Oh, I'm just looking around. Look, I'm not one to be inhospitable to uninvited guests, even total strangers, but I do have company at the moment, so if you excuse me, oh sure, no problem. Well, I guess the... I ran into Tom at the church, playing with the other kids. He seems like a real smart cookie. Oh my, yes, he takes after his father. Always got his nose in a book. Be nice if they got to spend more time together, but the pocket watch Clarence got Tom for his birthday has helped. Pocket watch? It's a fine gold pocket watch to help keep track of when he'd be back. Clarence said Tom really cherishes it. Do you know the boy said he wants to be buried with that watch? Buried with it? Haha. Wow. Uh-oh. What's all the barrels? And we won a year's supply of cream at the last county fair. Didn't expect them to give it to us all at once. None of us even particularly care for cream. Would you care for a ladleful or even a whole barrel? No thanks, I'm good. Oh no, I have to do something bad, don't I? Okay. First of all, I gotta get a key for this place. Wait, what? Oh, I thought for a second it said I could go through the... Wait. Appears to be someone... Oh, yeah, the little... Looking interesting. 6th of March. Hey, Peter Parker, so much. He thinks... Okay. Look over your shoulder and see the guard watching you. You're going to have to distract him if you want to get away with tearing a page out of this book, and then get away with the page you tore out of the book. Pull out some of the pins. Discreetly pull a bunch of the pins out of the doll and drop them on the floor. Fortunately, it isn't quite enough in here for the guard to have heard that. Sweet. Wait, what? Hi there. Trick him into leaving. Sorry, sir. I just get paid to stand here and keep an eye on things. I don't actually know anything about the exhibits. How about the pins? A bunch of pins fell out of that doll. Sorry, sir. Did you get paid to... What'd you say? Some of the pins fell out of that weird voodoo doll or whatever. That might be dangerous. Someone could step on them. Oh, jeez. He goes over to the display and starts picking pins up off the floor. You clear your throat loudly to cover the sound of the paper tearing and stuff it up your sleeve while flipping back to the front of the book. Better stay back, sir. The floor here is hazardous. Okay, well, I have that. Oh, hello, sir. Looks like the change you made to the sign had an effect. There's a hobo hanging out here eating sandwich cream right out of the jar. Enjoying that sandwich cream? Sure am. I can't get enough of this stuff. That's probably why everyone calls me Creamy Steve. Probably, yeah. Best sandwich cream in the tri-state area right here. It's a traditional recipe. You want any hobo code, Creamy Steve? Sure, I know 2 words. Is one of them cream? Yep. And the other one is here. Something else? Hobo camp. You know, there's a hobo camp over by Ocean City. I bet they'd be interested in this cream. Oh, you think so? I'd love to share this with other like-minded individuals. Sure, you could set up an extremely specific trade route. Sold. Huh, that was cool. Alright, which one of you am I about to dig up? It was... No, it was one of these. Yep, there it is. Tom Danforth's pocket watch. That's not a paradox. So it's 2 out of 3 things. What's with the doll, though? Also, why is this gone? Oh, wait a minute. Doesn't this house have a cellar? It sure did. You dig, revealing a crumbling set of stairs leading downward. Oh. These ancient chalk marks are mostly rubbed away and indiscernible, but they might once have been part of an ancient ritual circle. In the middle of the circle, you see the broken pieces of an old pocket watch. Was there actual witchcraft going on here after all? Spooky. Empty shelves, ancient trash, nothing but burned books. Okay, so we still gotta figure out the thing with the doll. Or maybe the doll... If only you had some way to unlock things that are locked. I mean, it's a key I need, but we'll see about that. Okay, I'm back. Where were we? Patricia accused of stealing my pocket watch, vandalizing the outhouse, making a weird asymmetrical three-armed doll. Promise I didn't. Promise don't count in the court of law. You gotta prove it. So, okay, Patricia, I got this. I have evidence that proves Patricia didn't steal the pocket watch. Well, then present it to the court. Here it is. This is your pocket watch, right? Hey, yeah, it is. Wow, thanks. Where'd you find it? I'd rather not say. It isn't evidence if you don't tell us where you found it. It might have been in her house or something. Well, I found it in your grave. I'm a time traveler from the future. I heard your mom say you love that pocket watch so much you want to be buried with it when you die. So I went back in time, to my time, and dug up your grave to see if you were. And you were. And there it is. That's crazy. You're crazy. Possibly, but it's true. The fact that you were buried with that watch, Tom, means that you eventually would have found it wherever you lost it. So Patricia didn't steal it. Tom squints at the watch in thought and then winds and holds it up to his ear. It still works. The finest craftsmanship. Still working after 236 years. They won't make him like that anymore. Okay, but this doesn't prove Patricia didn't take it. Maybe I found it in her house, or she gave or will give it back to me or something. Maybe, but it's a closed loop now. We can't ever know how you would have gotten the watch back, because now you got it back because I just gave it to you. And isn't that all you really wanted, was to get your watch back? You never really believed Patricia stole it. I would like to know what happened to it, but yeah, you're right. Sorry, Patricia. I hereby withdraw my accusation. Where does that leave us? Since you solved the matter of the pocket watch, kind of, Patricia's just accused of vandalizing the outhouse, making a weird three-armed doll. I have evidence that proves Patricia didn't write the graffiti. Alright, let's see it. I have here 2 pieces of paper. This one is a rubbing from the outhouse, showing the graffiti in questions. Peter Proctor's sticky. Yes, that's the graffiti in question, alright. My father basically owns this crummy town. You won't get away with this slander, Patricia. Technically, it's libel, not slander. What's the other piece of paper? Page from someone's diary. Someone who clearly thinks Peter Proctor is a stinky duty head. And if you compare the handwriting to the graffiti, they're a perfect match. Wow, they sure are. Whose diary is this from? The diary this came from belongs to Delia Putnam. Delia. What? Give me that. She snatches the diary page away from you. Wait a minute. I don't remember writing this. Hey, this is dated 3 days from now. This paper is really old, too. What's going on here? I already told you guys I'm from the future. I stole this from a museum. My diary was in a museum? Wow. So you admit that I wrote the graffiti? Yeah, whatever. It isn't libel if it's true, right? Hey. Yes, that's correct. In any case, the charge against Patricia is hereby dropped. You do owe someone an apology, though, Delia. Yeah, not you, duty head. He means Patricia. Sorry, Patricia. It was Peter I was mad at. I didn't mean to get you in trouble for it. It's okay. He is a duty head. Hey! What's next? You cleared Patricia on most of the charges. Only thing left is the matter of her making a weird 3-armed doll. Oh, what's wrong with that? So she has a weird doll. So what? Because you can't just go around being weird and different all the time, no matter how much you want to. Mon Pa saying it proper. Yeah, it's part of the social contract. Did you sign a contract, Patricia? I didn't sign anything, I promise. It's not that kind of contract. I'll be right back. Again, do you have some kind of guts problem? Yeah, I must have eaten some bad whatever people eat in the late 17th century. Okay, well, try and get it all out this time. I hereby suspend the trial for a short recess. Is this still... Oh, I never did that. Oops. Forgot I had to shake up the cans. So what was there anything down here? Weird. It feels like there should be something here. The chessboard has clearly been left out on display as an alibi. White is winning, representing the triumph of the witch hunters over the town's terrifying witch cult. Okay. These are all still off limits, right? But I do know that one of these rooms has a nightstand with a hidden thing in it. So how do we figure out the doll? Actually, I need to figure out how to get into this. Wait, the building has fire damage. I'm missing something. Clearly, probably pretty obvious. No, wait, I don't want to go back in here yet. What does it say? Oh, you can go to places daily. Oh, and fish. Oh. Oh, it's only certain combinations of letters. What could it be? Is it the same letters all across? German combination lock requiring 5-letter word. 5-letter word. A 5-letter word. I should probably check that date eventually as well. So what's the point of changing these back and forth? He was a duty hit until the very end. Proctor. There's got to be some clue to the graveyard here. What am I missing? Wait, what was that about water? Oh, I got rid of my hand injury. Nice. Well, that's something. It's not something I needed, but it's something. Oh, this velvet rope's keeping you out of Peter's room, despite the fact that you have legal authority to search it, kind of. Oh. Peter Proctor's nightstand, you presume. The only thing inside is a sheet of paper listing several things that have been taken away by the Historical Society for Restoration and Cataloging. A big bag of fancy glass marbles and steel ball bearings, a fake spider made of horse hair and copper wire, stuff like that. Nothing that seems relevant to the trial. You reach inside the drawer and feel around until you find a little catch that makes the secret compartment pop open. Oh, what's this? Severed ragdoll arm. What is this? Child's bed from 100 years ago is still nicer than any bed you've ever owned. A custom child height window. Oh, it's just a tiny mirror. Oh, this kid had his very own sculpture of a toy box. It's solid mahogany. Well, I got that. Can I go in any of these other... So then what's the cellar for? That seems a little difficult to figure. I mean, they said it was in his room, but the barricades... I just happened to go back and check. I was running out of things to figure out. Okay. Contract. Yeah. I have evidence concerning the doll, I guess. It doesn't sound very evidential. What'd you find? Well, I found this little arm that looks like it was torn off of a rag doll, but Patricia already has 3. Let me see. Oh, yes, this is mine. Look. Patricia holds up her doll, showing you the stitches where she fixed the hole left by the torn off arm. Wait, your doll was originally a regular 4-armed one? I made it based on yours because I thought it was neat. Hang on, a 4-armed doll is regular in 1692? Not everywhere, but around here, yeah. I get so bored, I wanted something different. So I made a doll with 4 arms. Well, I'm not allowed to be different, so I had to tell Ma and Pa that it was just regular fashion for dolls, and I don't know, it just became a thing. I think I get it. So you were mad because you thought Patricia had differentiated you by having an asymmetric doll. Yeah, I'm sorry, Patricia, that wasn't fair. Your doll's really good. I like it better than mine. Oh, thanks, I forgive you, Delia. Our dolls can hug and make up. Say, that's funny. I just noticed the fabric on the missing arm has gone all stiff, like it's really old or something. Yeah, I brought it back here from the future. Where'd you find it? We haven't really resolved what happened. Who cares? It's just a stupid rag doll. If your parents had any money, you two could have real dolls instead of making your own out of trash. I found it in a secret compartment in Peter's nightstand. Why you? Yeah, that figures. Not surprising at least. Charge dismissed. Everything's been accounted for. Congratulations, Patricia. You've been acquitted of all charges. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you, Mr. Boss. No problem. I was happy to help. Is there anything we can do for you in return? There's one thing I'm curious about. Do you kids know anything about witches? Witches? You mean like black magic, consorting with the devil, that kind of thing? Huh? Yeah, check out this rube who thinks witches are real. Yeah, that's just scary stories parents tell their children to make them go to bed on time. So no witches, no witch trials, nothing like that? Nope, not that I've ever heard of, and my dad travels the whole region on his court circuit. Okay, thanks. Ask to borrow Delia's house key. Can I borrow your key? Excuse me? I need it for a time travel thing. He probably wants to burglarize you and make a killing on the antiques market in the future. That wouldn't work. If he took something from now into the future, it would still be new. Antiques aren't valuable unless they go the long way around. Look, why actually do you want my house key? Well, I'm not exactly sure, but apparently your house catches fire sometime in the future, and I think it might be a good idea to prevent that. Oh, yes, I agree with you. Unfortunately, I lost my key when I was out playing in the countryside. Do you have some kind of magic future way to find lost keys? Well, maybe I'll think of something. Okay, well, now I've got to find the key. Eventually. What is with the cellar, though? I'm afraid to look it up because it might spoil something, but at the same time, I really want to know. Sandwich Museum. Cellar. Oh, I hate the Reddit thing. Okay. Okay, you have to restore the burned house. Got it. Okay, so I need to find the key. I don't want to read any more. And I don't think I have any way to find a key yet, so... I'm guessing the key is somewhere... I don't know. I don't know. Fragrant spores. You continue trying to search around the woods near Sandwich Village, hoping to find Delia's lost key. And again, you gave up after a while. Finding a tiny 230-year-old key in many square miles of forest wide seems unlikely. Maybe we'll come across something later that will help. Some kind of lost metal finding device. Until then, this is clearly a wild goose chase. Okay, so that's... I need a metal detector. Oh, it's just not going to let me. Alright, let's go... Let's go... No, let's go to the distillery. Let's go... To, yeah, the distillery. Oh. The future version of you strolls up and hands you a fat wad of meat. Here, take this meat. Technically, I guess I should be repaying it to the future me, but that's me now, so you'll have to do. What? But what's the point of giving me meat if I have to give it back to me later? You'll be making meat more easily later, so this won't seem like as much then. Just think of it as a no-interest loan. On the contrary, I actually am interested. He rolls his eyes at you. Sheesh, future you's a jerk. Yeah, anyway, don't forget to pay you back or the universe will probably explode or something. Oh. Well, that's 300 meat that I just can't do anything with, I guess. Alright, I'm going to wander around here. Oh, it's this thing again. I don't want a rusty cola. Nice. Okay. It's 3 things. Now this one again is for a sizzleberry bush. Okay. 6. Oh, you see your past self coming up the road towards you and remember that 300 meat you owe you. Maybe you ought to pay that back so the paradox doesn't destroy causality or something. You'll be making meat more easily later. Okay. Well, God, what a cornball joke. You're frankly embarrassed to have made it. Okay, well that's that then. Nope. As you're heading down one of the idyllic paths around the lake, you encounter a giant fallen tree blocking your way forward. You leave the tree out of the way and flex your muscles into some nearby squirrels for a few minutes. Okay, one more. Okay, then nothing doing. Let's go to the dam. More stuff. This, what'd you call it, is huge. Damn. Oops. What's my 60? This pump has a Galaxian valve on it. Grab it. The valve is held in place by decades of corrosion. Even if you could detach it, it'd get wrecked in the process. More of this stuff. Roach. Flower? A beautiful flower stands in defiance of the reigning in of nature. Okay. The code reads meat hidden in pipe. Oh, you reach in the pipe to snag the concealed and congealed wealth. Oh. Another one of those time doors. Let's hope the repeated exposure to these things is going to give your ancestors cancer. Oh. Pipe shoes. Huh, it's probably not what they meant to order. Pipe shoes. Oh my god. I guess it stands to reason that a structure this big would need more than one truck's worth of concrete. This one is empty. Some careless dam workers abandoned a toolbox here. Their loss is my gain. Okay. This truck is even heavier than a regular truck. Nah, you don't want to get your hook stuck. Why even give me the... Hey, Noel says anybody waiting on the crew is allowed... Wait. Noel says nobody who ain't on the crew is allowed on the site. Noel? Yeah, Noel, the foreman. Noel White. Oh, jeez. The man clutches his stomach. Are you alright? Just starving is all. The rest of the crew went to lunch, but somebody had to stay here and keep all the rubberneckers and looky-loos off the site. I drew the short pants. Short pants? You mean straw? Now we've got these 6 little pairs of pants we found when we cleared out the nest of fairies. I see. Can I have them? No, because then we'd have no way of picking who stands as guard. Oh man, I can't believe how hungry I am. Feels like I'm going to turn inside out. What about that table over there that says lunch? There's a reason everybody else left the site to eat, pal. You don't want to eat what Noel considers lunch. How bad could it be? Is it jellied eels or something? Man, I'd kill for a jellied eel. Noel brings these sandwiches that are just a bunch of peppermint sticks between 2 big bland sugar cookies. You can get a stomachache just watching someone else eat one. Ugh, it sounds awful. Because it is awful. Clutch your stomach and moans. Offer him something to eat. Oh. I have a few of these fairy cakes, I think. And mushroom steak. I'll give him mushroom steak. I don't think it'll matter. I'll give him a mushroom steak. Wow, thank you. He greedily devours it. His stomach is still growling. Let me see how much stuff I have. Foods. I got one more fairy cake. For something to eat, you can have a fairy cake. Looking less hungry and a little more relaxed. I'll give him... Probably be fighting more fairies, so you can have another fairy cake. Oh, okay. I'll eat one of the given thing each day doctor's orders. I mean, I guess I'll give him a freshly baked roll? I'm trying to remember where I got some of this stuff. Okay. How about a homemade cookie? And whatever Bloodle is. Finally satiated, he slumps to the ground and falls fast asleep. Aw. This guy is in a well-deserved food coma. Signs his lunch, but what's on the table isn't identifiable as anything you'd want to eat. Claxman screws, Grafton nuts, Daxton shafts, Waxman discs, Braxton cords, Frampton picks, Claxton valves. Grab one. Good thing you got here when you did. Oh. Taps don't work, but there's still a bunch of water pooled in the basin. Okay. Okay, and now I need... I have a lot of these mushroom spears. I should just sell some of them. What am I looking for? I'm looking for fishing rod. Collapsible hard hat. That's not how you spell collapsible, is it? 1 muscle, 3 heart. Okay. Let me put my little fairy skull one back on. I can't fish in this, right? Yeah. Now, how does this affect the future with the valve I just took? So if I'm missing its Glaxton valve. You've gone through too much for this stupid valve to just give it to the government. Okay. So maybe that unlocks something new. You push through the woods and into a small clearing and discover a group of 3 vampires, because apparently you aren't allowed to discover anything good in any of these clearings. Let's say 3 vampires, but there's 1 vampire, 1 bat, and 1 small cloud. So it could just be a vampire, her pet bat, and the leftovers of a bean's lunch. I assure you we are all 3 vampires. Oh crap, she heard me. What's the deal here? Are you demonstrating the vampire evolutionary line or something? What? You know, like the bat evolved out of the cloud and the humanoid vampire evolved out of the bat. No, is a bat a caveman vampire? No, if anything, this is more like the 3 states of vampire matter. What? You know, solid, liquid, gas? Bats are a liquid? Look, this metaphor is not a perfect one. Are we going to fight or what? Honestly, I'd rather keep talking about vampire physics. This is interesting. If you 3 are solid, liquid, and gas, that implies the existence of a 4th kind of vampire, right? Look, I already said it's not a perfect... Well, actually, yes. Now that you mention it, there is a 4th kind of vampire. A plasma vampire? Yes, when a vampire is destroyed by sunlight, they sometimes become a high-energy but short-lived vampiric spirit, which we call a moroi. Which, now that you mention it, is rather analogous to the plasma state of matter. Neat! Well done. I had never thought of this before. You are very intelligent for a human. Oh, heck, I was just kind of stalling for time, but to be honest, maybe bats are liquid. Everyone turns and looks at the bat, who shrugs wordlessly. I should go find some other vampires who wish to discuss the implications of this. Good evening, human. The vampires disappear into the woods, leaving behind the remains of their picnic. Okay. Oh. A trio of figures in hooded white robes step out of the trees around you. It's hard to tell if the robes contain person-shaped shadow monsters or if they're regular people whose faces are concealed by the shadows of their hoods. Well, not that regular people go around wearing hooded robes very often anyway, and whichever it is, it doesn't seem like they have good intentions. Hey, what's your deal? That. Well, that clears that right up. Ooh, creepy cultist. Dual stabbing action. No, my mosquito! Wait, it only hit once? Revenge! Wow, he killed him. Revel in my malodor. You won! All the black smoke leaks out of the robes pretty quickly after they're beaten, so you don't get a chance to question them any further. Not that it probably would have been any more effective than the first time. What? Your future self turns up again, this time lugging an old wooden crate. Here, take these. Huh? These what? It's a case of antique bandages. They'll come in handy. But I can't use them. I'll have to keep them so I can foist them off on another me to close the loop. You're just taking me with pointless errand I have to do later. No, dummy. You use these ones, then ask Charles Wallace for the crate of old bandages that Murray left in the storeroom. That's where I got these. But didn't you get them from yourself like I'm doing now? No, I used those. Look, just take them. Jeez, you've got a lot to learn about causality. What? Okay. I never went to the cave. I forgot completely. Did Murray leave a crate of antique bandages in the back somewhere? Yep. So how'd you know about that? It's a long story. Actually, it's a pretty short story, but it's one that makes me sound insane. Can I have them? Sure thing. Wait, you already have the crate right there. This is a different crate. Well, actually, it's the same crate, but it's a different same crate. You're right. You do sound insane. Hang on a sec. Clearly, you can't carry around 2 of the same crate. They might explode or something. And anyway, lugging around in one big old wooden crate is enough of a hassle, let alone 2. You open the crate, rummage around inside until you found all the bandages that look usable, and chuck the rest into the trash bin in the alley. Okay, now can I have the crate? Sure. He goes into the back, returns with an identical old wooden crate and a determined not to ask sort of expression. Thank him. Thanks, Charles. Don't mention it. Anything else I can help you with? Nothing right now. Okay, back to the lake. I keep forgetting about the paint thing, too. And then I gotta go to the mine. Okay, that again. Actually, let me do the paint, head back to the shop, turn that in for the reward, then come back and do the cave. You give all the cans a vigorous shake, and the proprietor nods his thanks. Okay. Okay, don't have any side quests. Ocean City. Find a spot next to the window for that horrible potted worm Grady gave you. Oh, I forgot I even had that. Briefcase full of meat. 400 meat, wow. Where did I... Oh, yeah, there it is. Hello, you awful little creature. This is fun, putting stuff in the room. Message is none. Okay. So the cave now. Or the mine. I wonder if the mine... Do I need to do something there with... Okay, nightstand. Ooh, a battery. Do I have to do anything with the outhouse at the mine? Oh, never mind. Okay, we'll check this out in the next episode. So, yeah, thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.